Oh my God.
Oh my God, we're on. We're live on the Jesse Dau Show with Bobby Dwyer. Does that sound stupid or what?
Sounds funny if you ask me.
See, it actually looks like on the screen right now, like you can see the
can ya?
wave file. Yeah, you can see that it seems a lot louder now. So
Well, that's also because, you mess with the volume over there. Like I said, it's going to take a little bit to dial this in.
right,
Get everything figured out. It's all new. It's your first go around. I mean, it's going to take some time to figure out, like, mic distance, headset, everything. I mean, it's all going to take a little bit of practice.
yeah, I agree. And I've got some headphones saved. They're from Guitar Center. I think they're Tascam.
I thought you were going to say from Guitar Hero.
Yeah, they're the Guitar Hero headphones. You have to hit buttons on the side to hear the correct noises or something. Color coordinate. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fucking around, I'm sure. I mean, this is a huge learning curve. I've never used anything like this before.
Me neither.
I've never even, I mean, I guess I've seen the stuff because, I used to shop at Guitar Center quite a bit when I was, running credit cards sky high.
Right.
But that's all on like the DJ and lighting, and I never really went in there. I went in there like once or twice. I went in there, I was looking for Fruity Loops Studio. It's
The heck is that?
It's like GarageBand. Like you can make your own music on it. Like it's got the drum loops and all that kind of shit.
Yep.
Kick tracks or click tracks, and all sorts of shit like that. But I mean, yeah, I never really looked at any of this shit. I seen it, but
I see, like, when I look at this stuff, I'm like, yeah, it's too advanced for me.
I feel the same way.
That's exactly how I felt like when I first started doing, like my YouTube videos. I was like, oh my God.
Well, yeah, and like when I pulled up to that guy out in Fort Dodge and he pulled this thing out, I just looked at that thing and I'm like, that's pretty. And I have no idea what the hell it does. But I mean, the guy knew his shit. He also told me that if I had any questions about it, just to get a hold of him. So, like if I want to try and do your audio and my audio, is there a way to do that? Because I don't know what he was using for.
Like editing software in there?
Yeah. And I don't believe he did any video. So that's going to be something I had to figure out myself, or, if I can. I'm sure there's enough research I can do on YouTube or whatever for that, but to me, it's almost better if I have someone that I can just ask the question to, because then I get
the right answer.
Yeah, it's easy to find stuff on YouTube like that, but okay, I have a specific question. I don't need to watch a 14-minute fucking video
or an hour and a half.
Yeah, which. Sure, that's the way to research, but if there's someone that I can straight up just ask the question to, that's way easier for me.
Correct.
And that's been hard even with my YouTube stuff, man. Because like thumbnails and all that kind of shit, I had to figure all that out on my own. I think I messaged like a couple of fishing guys, and one dude messaged me back. He's like, "Oh, I just do it on my phone." I'm like,
dang.
But how? Like,
right?
What are you doing? Because you didn't
program?
you didn't give me an answer here at all. But I don't want to bug the guy. Right. I mean, I know, like me, I don't hardly ever check my messages on Instagram. I mean, I get on Instagram and post something if I'm even on there. I mean, I guess I'm on there quite a bit, but I'm just scrolling. So
yeah, and Instagram is another one that I used to be into. I would say probably like 5-6 years ago, but then I just never really grasped the whole concept of it. Like it started, I was like, where do I go from here? Like I wasn't like, okay, so I look at my YouTube stuff. I started a little over a year ago. And I was like, I don't really want to do too much of it. But I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll do something with it. And the Instagram, I just did, like you said, scrolling, looking at people's stuff. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool and whatnot. Then kind of led into, a few years later, someone's like, oh, with all your RC cars, you should, start doing stuff. And on YouTube, and then I did one video. It's probably 2 years old now, and it's like 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes long. It's during my lunch break at work. I took my X-Max in there and played around with it and ramping over water puddles and stuff. And I didn't edit nothing. I didn't know how to use an editor. I got on my computer. I'm like, where do I even start? It's like, I don't know anything about video editing, audio editing, nothing. And I didn't even know where to even start looking. And then I started, seeing like Adobe show up and then DaVinci show up. I'm like, man, you got to buy all these. I'm like, I don't want to pay for something I know it's not going to be like taken off. And then,
Right.
so I found, a free editing software and used that for a year now on YouTube stuff, but it kept crashing. I'd lose information or
What program was that?
OpenShot.
OpenShot.
Yep. And then like my other problems were with it, the audio would be out of sync with the video. Then I'd have to go back and split the audio from the video. And like even 2 hours of fishing, it would take me 4 to 6 hours of editing to make one 8 to 10 minute video.
And that was with your GoPro?
Yeah.
So you were uploading things from your SD card onto OpenShot, and the audio and video weren't synced?
Yep.
I would hate that.
Yeah, it sucks so bad. There's so many times I'd have to go back, split the audio from the video in OpenShot, and realign it with my video, and then try to get it in sync. And it bugged me. And then it got worse when I switched from using my GoPro to my DJI. With my DJI, the audio would be off by like 3 seconds from the video.
Really?
Like the lips, you'd see the lips moving, and then all of a sudden you see me like look away from the camera and start doing something else, and then all of a sudden the audio would pick up. I'm like, what is going on here?
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never had that, but I mean, I've always since I started, I've used iMovie. Because I went and so I got fired from that job here in town, and I was watching, like Pig Patrol and River Certified and a couple other guys, and I'm like, man, these dudes are getting paid for this shit.
Right?
Like, I've been fucking fishing my ass off since I was a kid. Like, what the hell am I doing? But you think back about it, and like 2013, I want to say, somewhere around in there, I bought my first GoPro. It was a Hero 3, and it just came out. So I bought the Hero 3. I got the camera. I got the waterproof mount. I got the chest rig. I got a huge set, dude. I spent like $600 or $700. A whole fucking paycheck on that shit. And I barely used the damn thing.
That's like
I mean,
mine.
I never used it for fishing. I almost filmed the very first tornado I ever drove through. Almost. It was filming, but it did a time lapse.
Oh my God.
And it was like a 15-second thing. And it was a time lapse photo, not time lapse video.
Oh my goodness.
So I had like 20 pictures of just a rain wrapped tornado. You couldn't see shit. The only thing you could see, so it was in my dad's backyard. And I had it attached to the fence. And I pointed it out toward my neighbor, or dad's neighbor with the pond.
Yeah.
Pointing it towards his house. Well, it started hailing. And I'm talking fucking golf ball hail. And I'm freaking out. So my phone's going off and says tornado warning. I'm like, well, I'm going to go over to neighbor's house. He's got a basement,
Yep.
So I pull out of dad's driveway. I come up to the curve, take a right to go over to Jason's house, and that fucking tornado is right there in that field to my left. So, I mean, the girl I was dating at the time, she's screaming. I looked over, seen the tornado. Like, it was just pure adrenaline. It was the first one I'd ever actually seen, and first one I'd ever been that close to. I mean, I could have spit into the fucking thing. So I'm like just focused on getting my truck to stay on the fucking road. So I pull into his driveway. But like during that, my GoPro's on the fence. It's facing it's not facing the tornado. The tornado would have been like off to the left side of the screen, I guess, if I was watching the quote video.
Right.
But yeah, it was like 10 pictures.
Oh, that blows.
That you could see my taillights like here, and then I drove further up the road, and then I'm at the stop
Yeah.
sign, and then like a bunch of pictures of nothing. Like you can see the trees are moving a little bit, and then there's a trampoline in my dad's yard. So, and then aside from that, dude, I think I tried to. I don't even honestly remember filming
Anything really?
anything. There was that. I think I tried to film some lightning one time and just I didn't know how to use the shit. And then I had like a 5-second video of my old dog just coming up. I was holding it. It was like the first time I ever turned on the camera.
Yep.
It was like I hit record and he came up and put his nose right up in the fucking camera. It was the cutest video ever, but that's long gone.
Right.
But then I bought this. No, I bought my 5. Actually, I bought like 4 GoPros when I first started getting into it. But I got that and this laptop, and I just started filming. I had no fucking idea what I was doing. I still don't. But
I know the feeling.
At least now, I'm a couple years in, so I'm like, all right, like I still forget to film an intro. Like I don't want to. And I don't know why I do this because I'm conscious about it. I know what I'm doing. So I get out to a spot and I'm like, there's no sense of filming a fucking intro if I'm not going to catch any fish.
Right.
So I'll turn the camera on, like say a couple things, start fishing. Okay, I've caught a fish, or I've gotten onto a pattern, or whatever, and then I'm like, I'll film an intro on my phone or something.
Yep.
When it's 30 seconds to a minute, I might as well turn the fucking camera around on myself and just do it. That way I've got it every
Done
time.
and over with.
Yeah, I never do that.
I'm the same way.
It's ridiculous. I'm like, oh shit. I'm editing the video. I'm like, oh, got to film an intro and an outro quick.
And then you got to move your whole timeline.
Yeah, that's not too hard in iMovie. I mean, I just import the clip and I'm like, okay, this is my intro. Click, drag it all the way to the front.
And that was another problem I had with OpenShot. Like I would be editing along like that, and I realized, oh wait, I didn't do an intro. So then I'd have to go back to an intro, and then the way you do like your transitions, you have to overlap the one clip into the other clip. And it kind of blew a little bit because like now that I pay for Adobe because I just prefer everything about it more. Like in Adobe, like say if I forgot to do that, I can go back and just select everything and move everything on my timeline. In OpenShot, I couldn't do that. You had to move each individual clip. So then all your transitions were off. So then you had to go back through, clear all your transitions, then import in my intro, put it in, and then readjust everything on the timeline to get my transitions to be in spec with each other. I dicked around more with that than anything. And then now that I was like, okay, OpenShot's not working at all anymore, right, for me. It's crashing almost every time. I'm like, I don't get it. I got a $2,300 computer I built, and I'm having all these headaches. I'm like, I know it's not the computer. Everybody's like, oh, it's just OpenShot. And like, you need to get rid of it and get something different. So then I did the free trial of Adobe, and yes, I got on YouTube, watched a 3-hour video, and it was long, but the lady, I can't remember the name, did such a good job explaining everything. I'm like 8 videos in on 1 week of just editing, and I can't believe I haven't used something different or used this before because it's just so much nicer. So much nicer. Man. It's like, man, I should have just been using this from the very get-go.
Well, and that's it. Like I was saying, that I kind of wanted to hear it from you to see what your thoughts about the program were, because I don't really want another fucking monthly charge, especially right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little deep in all the shit that I've done. Look at all this shit sitting on this table and all the shit, that I put up. But I'm a little deep, but what is it? 20? It's like less than 25 a month.
Yeah, it's I think I'm paying after taxes like 24 something a month, just under 25. It's like 25, 24, 30 something, I think.
So here's the thing. I'm sure you've noticed on my Facebook, I haven't posted any reels.
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't seen anything come up there in a long time.
I don't know why. I think it's because of that fucking, this winter lull, dude.
Oh, dude, it's
It
been
was
bad.
shit. I
Yeah.
didn't have. I mean, like even now, I'm like, oh, I still got a video from the dam that I need to edit, and I'm like, meh. But then, my last video when we were on the boat, it's at 2,000 views.
That's good.
Yeah. Also, we were talking about notifications the other day.
Yeah.
Chelsea said something about my notifications not popping up because on my analytics it shows that six views, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 views came from subscribers, and she's like, "But I never get notified about your videos anymore."
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I asked her to let me see her phone, and I went to it, and YouTube, I don't know if it's got to be a YouTube thing. I think when you click subscribe, you have to turn all notifications on because otherwise it's personalized notifications.
Yep.
Because, like, I'm sure I could look at my phone right now. I probably have them all on for you. But
I have mine all on for you, and I still didn't get yours.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Check it right now.
I will.
I don't want to be on phones during the fucking podcast, but,
No, I get it.
We got to do some research. Oh,
hold on, I got to take my glasses off. I'm getting old here.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
Oh, no, I need to go home. Is it lightning yet?
No, it's not even fucking... It's, like, just about to rain here, and there's nothing in your neck of the woods.
All right, let's see. Oh, that's the other person with your name on YouTube. Why
What?
can I not find your channel here now? Oh, that's why.
See? Look. There's a check mark on yours for just personalized.
It's too far away. I got my glasses back on.
You need a monocle, dude.
No. Okay, what now? Where am I looking here?
So where it says all or personalized, there's that check mark is right next to personalized.
Oh.
It needs to be click. You have to go in there and click all. And then it says you'll get all notifications.
But I wonder, is that an Android thing or is that a YouTube thing?
I don't know. You've got an iPhone right there. What the hell does yours say?
I can't find your channel now for some reason.
Oh, they fucking shadow banned me. Did you spell it right?
No, because it keeps auto-correcting and putting a space in. That's my problem. Like right there, see, he's trying to do it again.
Yeah, it shows you the other guy that's got a whole fucking bait shop with my name on it.
Yeah, it looks like a little white backdrop.
Yeah. Hey, I'd fucking absolutely. If he wants to buy my name from me, please
All
do.
right, so yeah, I'm checkmarked all.
Huh.
And I'm not getting I don't get it. Because now after you said that, it's kind of funny because when I went back into my notifications, it showed it that you posted a video in notifications, but I'd never seen my notifications pop up, with like that little red dot saying you got new notifications. I got everything checked.
So even on your phone settings, like you have YouTube notifications on?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the only thing I have on for my notifications in my phone is YouTube and Messenger, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. So I was talking to Chelsea's brother last night, and he said the same thing. He said, I don't get notified when you upload videos, which fucking makes sense if I have 2,000 views and 6 of them are,
subscribers.
Thanks to you guys.
Right.
But yeah, that I don't know. I don't know why that is. But I looked at Brandon's phone last night and it said the same damn thing. You know? It said personalized just like mine did. But that is curious because you've got an iPhone. You're the only person that I've had look.
Oh, for that. See where it's checked at?
So Chelsea has a Galaxy and you know what? No, I think Brandon has an iPhone too. I don't know. Either way, though, it's something to check into, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
if I have anybody listening
Well,
to
that's
this
just
and you're
like-
subscribed to me, please check and make sure that all of your notifications are turned on and not just personalized. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, that's just kind of like, the whole algorithm's always changing on YouTube. And I got down to the point where I was just down where I was only doing like one short a week. I was like, because this winter has been so bad for ice fishing, not even 2 weeks of safe ice. And normally we have, 2 months.
Oh, dude, just last week on my memories from a couple years ago, I was holding I was holding a crappie on the ice.
Yeah, it's so I stopped doing shorts because I don't know, I just felt like I had nothing good for my shorts. And it's sad that I would say 98% of my subscribers are from my shorts. Like most of my long form videos get anywhere from 10 views to, well, that one video of mine is at 16,000 views.
Is that where they open
The dam. Yep. The only one. It's because I think the way I worded it.
Probably.
And I mean, other than that, I mean, most of my videos, my long form videos is like, I don't know, maybe 60 to 80 views, but it doesn't really bother me too much because I'm not really there trying to make money off YouTube. I just kind of enjoy editing the videos for my daughter to watch, and that's mostly what I do it for. Because, to me, everybody's like, well, why do you even do it then if you're not trying to make money on it? And I'm like, well, I'm there just to have the free online storage. Because then when she gets older and she wants to, watch them, she can watch them. She can re-download them.
Yeah,
whatever she wants.
Absolutely.
Command?
We're going to pause this. And we're back. So as you were saying, missing.
Oh, yeah, I kind of miss, back in the day where I didn't have to worry about always carrying all my camera gear and stuff with me, doing videos and whatnot. Yeah. And, I have to sit down and edit videos and stuff like that. I miss the day of just going out, get my lines wet. If I catch something, I catch something. If I don't, I don't. Versus, now I feel like, I'm pressured into having to try to get content. But then, on the other flip side of that, it's like I shouldn't let it bother me too much because going back to the whole thing of, how you only had, 6 of your subscribers see your videos. I mean, my analytics show like maybe 1, 2, 3.
Me?
Yeah. And tops, of my subscribers actually watch my stuff. It's like, I don't know what goes through people's heads. Like, what makes them want to subscribe to you? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, they've seen one like short video. Oh, I like this guy. We're going to subscribe to him, but never watch another video again from them. It's like, I don't understand.
And I've never really put too much thought into that until you just said that. So like, if I went and looked at my subscriptions feed, there are videos that I watch quite a bit, but like, I haven't watched too many fishing videos lately.
Yeah.
So like the 4 or 5 guys that I'm subscribed to, I'm not on their analytics now. There's a guy that I subscribed to fucking years ago. He was at a concert and filmed the guy, and it was a great video, had great audio, and it was a good song. So I'm like, okay, I'll subscribe to this guy.
Yep.
I haven't fucking watched a single video of his since. I don't even know if he's uploaded a video since.
Right.
So look at all that.
Exactly.
Somebody might have fucking seen one of your shorts of you like fishing with Willow or something. And it's like, oh yeah, this guy's cool. And then like, I just haven't been on YouTube or whatever.
Exactly.
Which that's totally understandable.
Oh yeah, I get 100%.
But then like it also explains like you see these guys that have, a couple 100,000 subscribers and they're like, well, fucking 90% of my views aren't coming from subscribers, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Well, yeah, sure, absolutely say that. But at the same time, like, we'll just say you have 100,000 subscribers. 75,000 of those subscribers are probably at work when you upload a video.
Yep.
By the time they have time to watch that video, they're at home, they're drinking a beer, they're pissed the fuck off or whatever, and they're not worried about YouTube. But then there's also people who fucking spend all their time at home on the computer or on their phone and watch YouTube all the fucking time. And
Exactly.
And then that's how motherfuckers get paid.
Yep.
Because they've got
just racking up the time.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So it's crazy to see the watch time go up, man.
Mm-hmm.
My watch time it's over 500. This is the first time it's been over 500 and probably since I've done
this. Can you show me exactly like your watch time? I know you don't want to do the whole looking at the phone thing. Yeah. Because like I said, the whole YouTube thing to me, I still don't, like I said, I haven't really cared too much to like dig into it.
The way that I see my watch time is I pull up the YouTube Studio.
Yep.
And then in the bottom right corner, it's got the little dollar sign that says earn.
Oh, yeah.
So then you scroll down. I really do need to get a Wi-Fi extender down here. But then, yeah, you just scroll down to your eligibility.
Oh, okay.
And it shows you right there. Like mine's at 523. I've got 523 public watch hours in the past year.
Oh, is that the one that's like right above the public short views?
Yep.
Yeah, mine's at
public watch hours.
Mine's at 1348.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Like I said, I don't know how to use this stuff. Like I said, the whole thing, I haven't really done much in YouTube Studios. I don't pay. The only thing I did do in this was I took a screenshot of it from like my shorts, and what I did was, let me see if I can pull it up really quick here. Right here, I took my analytics of my viewed hours, like the peak times people are watching my channel. So my shorts, I'm booked out till next week because I have nothing good for shorts. So what I did was I still had 18 full-length videos that what I did, I went in, cut sections out of those videos, and post the link to that video in that short. And then I'm having them play that, or I'm posting the short to during the peak time hours my videos are watched to try to get more views. But contrary to that, going back here, let me show you one more thing on my phone. I'll go to my YouTube channel here and look at my shorts here now. And my views, look how bad my views are. 300, 4, 3, 100, 1. And that's at peak time hours. People are watching my channel. That's why I said I don't understand.
The shorts thing has fucking confused me. I
know.
Let me just look at my shorts quick.
Yeah, 1 view. 5 views.
How the hell do you get it to show like that?
So what I do is I click down below the bottom right corner here, and then you click your name. And then I click on my shorts. And then when it goes to my shorts, it only shows you your shorts. And it shows how many views you got in each video.
Oh, it's different because you're on iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's so much shit to it.
I know.
It's fucking crazy.
That's why I said that's why, like, I've never really followed too or like dug too deep into it because I'm not trying too hard, really. Like, I feel like the more I do it, the more I want to see it go up. So I try a little more and more. And then I get to that point where, like a lot of people say, you get burnt out.
Yeah, you get that fuck it.
Yeah. And I go through that so much anymore because it's like I don't enjoy fishing as much because
you made it into a job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chelsea will tell me that all the time. Like, I'll be all upset that I haven't gotten a video or something. She's like, will you just fucking go fishing? She's like, leave your fucking camera. Just go fishing.
Yep.
Go have fun. And it's like, I need that because otherwise I'm like, this is what I'm trying to fucking do. This is my passion now. I want to make YouTube videos. I want to show people the things that I see, the fish that I catch. I want to share that. So it's like I feel obligated to go out there and fucking get content. Like today we're out there and it's like, oh, this fucking sucks.
Right?
Now, it's not like I wouldn't have said, hey, this fucking sucks before I started filming YouTube, but I wouldn't feel,
As guilty?
yeah. Because, I mean, you know, when I was waiting for you out there today, I just sat on the bank and was fucking listening to music, just out in nature.
And you know, and that's the other thing I miss. I miss playing a little bit of music in the background or a podcast. You can't do that because of copyright issues with YouTube.
You know,
it's what blows my mind. It's like,
almost
man,
made me want to take my headphones. But headphone wise, do you like earbuds or do you like over the head?
I prefer noise canceling.
So over the head.
Yeah,
ones?
yep. Because
I think they do make noise canceling earbuds, but
my problem with earbuds is it hurts my ears.
They never fit in mine. I got fucking big.
For me, it's that
ears.
and my glasses, because I always got my safety glasses on, and so they got thicker ear straps in the back. So when I put my earbud in, I had to have the ones that wrap over my ear. Otherwise, they're always falling out of my ears because they don't fit my ears right. So it wraps over top my ear, and then my glasses are pushed on it so hard it leaves an indent and creates a headache in the side of my head.
Well, damn, yeah. Well, so that's the thing too. Like when I'm listening to music out of my phone or a speaker or whatever when I'm out there, phone, I guess I never take a fucking speaker with me. I got too much other shit to carry out there. I'm not taking a fucking speaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm listening to music on my phone, both my ears are open, so I'm still aware of all my surroundings.
Yep.
So with a earbud or over the head headphones, I mean, even if you leave one ear off, you don't have that anymore, which 9 times out of fucking 10, you don't need it. But every once in a while, somebody comes up to you or somebody's flying a drone next to you.
Yeah.
Or, you know, now there's fucking wolves and mountain lions all over Iowa.
Yeah.
I fucking keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't know if I'm going to see them, but I'd fucking rather not if I'm just standing out there without a gun
awareness.
on me. Yeah, awareness. So while it sucks that you can't do that while you're filming because of copyright issues, it's probably for the better.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. There's how many times in our area I wouldn't.
Very slim.
Yeah. I mean, you get up north a little ways, you know, like around the caves. I mean, you're in the middle of town, so.
Yeah.
But, you know, those spots out there, that would be more mountain lion shit.
Yep.
Which I imagine wolf, too, if there's enough. But I don't think there's a big enough population that we're dealing with packs yet.
No, God, no, not yet.
Everything that I've seen has been like a lone wolf.
Yep.
So.
Like a straggler here, a straggler there, and that's about it.
Which, all it's going to take is one female straggler.
Yep.
Because then you got pups. And those pups will go find friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a population. But, so it's like, does anybody really know what the hell DNR is doing? Because I've heard all sorts of shit like, oh yeah, they've released.
Well, you seen the one out in Colorado, didn't you? When they released those wolves out there.
I don't know what you're talking about, I guess.
Oh, well, so out there they reintroduced I can't remember exactly. I remember reading part of the article.
The Canadian gray wolf?
I don't remember what it was. But I remember it was
type of wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the DNR kept pushing, no, we don't want this. But whoever the upper person was, they pushed it and they got it. And you can tell in the picture or the video that the DNR was not happy about letting that wolf go because they didn't want it there because they said it was going to hurt too much of the native species here.
Yeah. Well, and fuck, there's plenty of deer.
Yeah.
There's plenty of food here for a big cat or a fucking forest puppy, dude. So, I don't know because like you can't trust rumors, you know.
No,
but
God, no.
You hear them all the time about, oh well, you know, the DNR released 3 wolves across the state of Iowa, but they neutered them or they spayed them.
Yep. No, I mean the same concept goes with fishing too.
Give me a link. Like I want to see that.
Yep. But like I was also saying though, it goes just like with the whole fishing thing. Like, you ask, like, what were the DNR doing, whatever, whatnot. It's like there's numerous times you can go and be like, well, that's a muskie. Like, I caught a muskie out of this river. And they're like, no. And the DNR like, no, there's no muskie in that river. We got, a scientific study saying that there's no muskie there. But you show them a picture and they're just like, oh, you didn't catch that. There's no way you caught that muskie there. It's like, yeah, that muskie was caught there.
See, I don't know. And I'm in no way saying anything bad about the DNR because...
Oh, I'm not trying to say nothing bad at all.
Right. I do like the DNR. But recently, here in Iowa, there's three or four, just this year, fertilizer spills or like all that shit in Anamosa, that 50,000 gallons of untreated wastewater straight into the river. Yep. That's great.
That does good for the fish population too.
Right. Look at that. I'm not gonna say it right, but the Nishabantna River, I think that's what it is, out in western Iowa. There was a fish kill for 50 fucking miles.
Holy crap! I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, that was a big one. They made a big fucking deal about that, and it's like, all right, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna find the company?
Right.
You better find them huge.
Yeah.
You can't fucking say like. And I don't know what the fine is. It could be $1 million. That's fucking huge to me. That may not be huge to...
Could be pocket change. We don't know.
Yeah, So, in like the city of Anamosa, that could be, just an outdated treatment system. So I've been clicking on links. You know how fucking algorithms work with like YouTube.
Yep.
So I'm like laying in bed at night and I look over at my Google News feed and I clicked on like one fucking river got some shit in it. I clicked on that.
List.
Every fucking day there's something else. So I'm like, is this just the algorithm fucking with me or are we really polluting our fucking rivers that bad?
Yeah.
But it's been like I said, it's been like a couple different places because that that one little pond that I said that I found that sunken boat in, it was out by Davenport.
Oh yes, yep.
I don't want to say specific names either.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, so that little pond there's a trailer court that for years have been trying to get the guy to fucking get a new water treatment thing for the trailer court because it's dumping a bunch of shit into that lake.
Oh my God.
And it's like a politics game. Like if you're polluting the fucking water, you should get shit on.
Should, but it's more like a slap in the wrist than anything.
It's like a slap in the wrist for anything anymore, it seems.
Yeah.
I mean, geez.
Can't hurt their feelings.
Right. I fucking... Damn.
I know it's not a laughing matter, but that's just about how it feels anymore. It
really is. It sucks. But like, what the hell can you and I do about a fucking chemical spill in the river or fertilizer or fucking wastewater? I don't live in Anamosa. I can't go fucking bitch at them. They're gonna be like, "Who the hell are you? What's your address?" Like, not fucking Anamosa.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, it sucks. But again, that's another thing that's like, fucking algorithm, dude.
Yep.
You got me. You're pissing me off. That's what.
And that's the worst because you get stuck in those, then it just irritates you more and makes you more angry. And it's like, oh my God.
Right.
I need to stop reading this stuff and looking at it because it's just pissing me off.
Yep. And that's where fucking sitting on the bank, listening to music, spacing off.
Yeah.
Sitting out there night fishing, staring at the stars.
Oh, God, that's my favorite. I used to have my boat all the time. That's why I like sandbar camping so much in the summer.
Yeah, we've got to do that. Please take me.
I
have not been fucking camping in years, dude.
And it's so funny because you can go out there and if you're far enough away from any like road in general, it's just so peaceful because all you hear is nature, the running water. Like you said, you can lay on your back, look at the stars, and you can just get in that mindset where it's just peaceful. There's nothing there. I mean, you hear the owls, you hear the coyotes. I mean, it's just so beautiful.
Horde of raccoons coming up to you
that
on the
too,
bank, dude. Oh man, that was me last year when I went night fishing down by the cabin. I I'm sitting down there. It's like 2:00 in the morning, and I can hear shit coming towards me. I'm like, "Ugh." It makes you a little nervous.
And a little uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah, you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, chances are it's something that you're much bigger than. So
Yeah, especially, being in eastern Iowa.
Right.
98% of the stuff around here is not going to hurt you. They're going to run from you.
Right.
But there's still that 2% chance it could
Exactly.
be that mountain lion or that wolf.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But yeah, I was down there, and it was 2:30 in the morning and kind of quiet, and I can hear shit walking up toward me. Well, I've been sitting in the dark for an hour, probably. And I kind of just stood up. And when I stood up, everything stopped. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I just looked down the bank and I turned my headlamp on. There's like 3 fucking raccoons standing up on the side of rocks. Like, what the fuck is that, dude? What is on my fucking riverbank?
Yeah.
Like, I'm impeding on their territory now.
That's like the only video, because I've never got into YouTube soon enough for all my sandbar camping. I got to do one sandbar camp trip last year because the river's been so shallow. But it was a horrible night, and it was a long work week. So my wife actually had to keep waking me up, like, to my bait clickers going off. Usually it sounds like an alarm clock to me. I'm up out of that tent, on top of it right away, but I was so drained. I kept missing them. It was a horrible night. And then it started thundering. And before the thunder even started, I was just sitting there thinking, like, I probably should have did the wise thing before even bringing, my daughter and wife out here. I should have checked the radar. I was like, we'll be good. Then about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Fucking time.
Yep. Then about 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to a big, loud thunder boomer. I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good. And then it started downpouring, and it was about 6:30 in the morning. And I woke the wife up. I'm like, we need to get out of here. She was like, why? I'm like, the siren's going off in town. I'm like, it's echoing all the way down the river. She goes, what? And I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, my phone started blowing up, and my buddy out in Cedar Rapids messaged me, goes, dude, you need to get off the river if you're on the river. Goes, there's a bad storm coming your way, like really bad. I'm like, uh-oh. So we just collapsed everything, threw it in the boat, and we just hauled ass back to the boat ramp. And then we got the boat.
How far were you?
Only about 1.5 miles, 2 miles downriver.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so it wasn't bad at all. But it was going through the worst part of the river because it's where it's only about 6-7 inches deep.
Ooh.
So the boat bounced off a couple logs, couple boulders. I didn't care. It's whatever. The boat was designed for it. Get up there, get the boat put back in the garage. And that's when I started giggling like a little schoolgirl a little bit, because I looked and I was like, my bait cooler. I'm like, why is that open? I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Come to find out, I look in there, there's coon prints everywhere in my boat. So in the middle of the night, they were in my boat trying to get into the bait cooler, and they somehow got the straps open, and all my bait was gone. All my bluegills were gone. Everything was gone. I'm like, them little sons of bitches.
They got thumbs.
Yeah, they got all my bait. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't, get on them last night because I'm out of bait.
Right. Little tiny thieves, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I like coons. I think they're cool.
Little trash pandas.
Yep. What's have you ever had anything kind of fucking creepy happen out there night fishing? Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yeah, exactly. I would say the weirdest thing, I don't know what it was, but I could hear, it's probably more coons or something, but it sounded too big to be a coon. I was on a really, really small sandbar. I mean, it was maybe 12 foot big. It was really small. And I was walking up into the timber to get my firewood and stuff before, it got too dark, so I can cook my hot dogs with a fire, have a couple little drinks. And then after that, I would just lay down, go to bed, and just wait for bait clicker to go off. But that night, I felt uneasy. Like, I kept feeling like after I got the wood and got the fire going, like something was watching me. And I never did figure out what it was, but because, obviously the sandbar is too small, so I couldn't see no footprints because there's nothing in the sand, but something was watching me. I could hear stuff walking through like the little like rose bushes and stuff. And it was probably just like a deer or maybe even a coyote or something, just like ooh, I smell the food. I'm coming in for the hot dogs, because I could smell it, whatever. But it was just a little uneasy, but that's why I always carry a pistol on me, because you never know.
Right.
And then,
Yeah.
especially at this time, this was shortly after what happened out the caves. So it made it a little more uneasy.
Oh boy, yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
I think what made it a little more uneasy was I wasn't actually by myself. It was when I took one of my friends out, whose biggest fish I ever caught was like 2 pounds. So I kind of wanted to get him on some bigger like channels or flatheads, just something that's bigger than 2 pounds, so he can be like, oh, this is awesome, have a good trip for him. And we lost 3 fish that night, but he's such a hard sleeper. He didn't hear none of it. Like me, I was always a light sleeper, and so I could hear like all the little noises and little ticks like that wake me up, and it was a little uneasy for me. And I tried to explain it to him next morning. He's like, "Oh, it's just playing with your head. Just let it go." I'm like, "Well, I let it go now," but at that point in time, like, man, it's still kind of creepy because I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere. The closest house is probably at this point, a couple miles away. There's no roads, like no gravel roads. All it is around is cornfields. That's it. And everybody's like, man, I couldn't do it. I go, all just cornfields would be like chilling in the corn, man. I'd be worried about someone coming out and slitting my throat in the middle of the night. I'm like, it's a movie, man. Just calm down.
Right. Yeah. For real. Yeah, because that would, that doesn't happen often.
Yeah, like I said, the only reason why
I won't say it won't happen.
Yeah, exactly. But the only thing that made me feel uneasy about it was because 2 weeks before is when that shooting happened out there at the caves.
Yeah.
And that's what made it a little uneasy for me.
Okay, so people who don't know, if anybody's listening to this, there was at the state park, there was a shooting. And he killed 2 people?
I think 3.
3 people?
Yeah, he killed, if I remember right, the mother and the father, and I can't remember if it was their daughter or their son.
Yeah,
that died.
It was one. It was
one of the other.
One of
the other got away, and where that child ran to ended up being the killer's mother.
Oh no!
Yeah, because the mother didn't know what was going on either.
Oh right. So another thing to add with this is one of those American shooting stories you fucking hear about. But this guy was, he was off his rocker. He was a
big time.
I don't know him for sure, but that was the story. Is that he was like a mental patient of some sort. He had some sort of mental disability, and somebody that shouldn't have ended up with a gun had a gun.
Well, then the problem with the gun, it didn't work right, so then he used his knife. That's how the mother went and the child. Don't you remember that? That's because
shit, man.
because the gun went off the first time, which if I remember right is what killed the father, and then the gun jammed, it wouldn't work, so that's when he pulled his knife out and stabbed the mother, and then I can't remember which child it was. And then after that, that's when I think it was the little girls when it died. Because I think the boy ran off to the timber, and that's when the boy got away, and then ran back to another tent, and that's where the killer's mother was actually. And then she kept her safe, and then the guy who did all the killing, he ran down the timber further, and that's when all the cops that were chasing after him. And that's when the gun did finally, he unchambered or whatever, got to work again, and that's when he finished himself off. It was a messed up story. It was like, man, That's crazy stuff.
That is crazy stuff. That's like a once in a fucking blue moon story, and unfortunately, it's happened to people, and it's happened to it's happened to a number of people. But it always seems like when you hear those stories, it's way far away from you. Unfortunately, not for some people that have had that
same experience.
Had that same experience. But for where we are, that's a far-fetched story. Well, not far-fetched is the wrong word to use. I'm trying to be as politically correct as I can.
Right. Well, it's like in my explain everything back. This has been quite a few years now, and I can't remember all the details to the point.
Right.
But it's something along that line. I mean, you can always get online, you can look it up, and you can find it and read it
Probably the
everything.
only shooting that's happened in Maquoketa, Iowa for
Ever.
yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I'm sure. Yeah,
Remember
that's
the whole
true.
police department thing with the taser and that?
Oh yeah.
That was, God, I don't know how, that's probably been a few years, if not further yet, too.
Well, shit. There was Casey's here in DeWitt got fucking shot at.
Really?
Yeah, that was I don't know. There was like an armed robbery somewhere. Somebody broke into somebody's house or something, and then the guy came back through DeWitt. Was that Casey's? I don't know if he was trying to like shoot at somebody in a car or what the hell happened. This was, fuck, I was in like freshman year probably. So fucking 2006.
Jeez,
Yeah.
2006 was your freshman year. I graduated in 03.
I graduated in
Thanks.
2010, dude.
Make me feel old.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. He like shot at Casey's and then took off through a field south of DeWitt. So he's like coming straight towards my dad's house.
Oh, nice.
My dad was leaving for work. He's like, "You fucking see anybody out there?" He's like, "There's a shotgun in there, and you know how to use it."
Right?
Which, that's crazy to think about too. You're a 14-year-old dude, and you have to fucking protect your family.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, yeah, dude, it's not fucking, late 1800s anymore. It's fucking in the 2000s. You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, absolutely if you have to, but it's crazy.
Yeah, we sure ventured off really far.
Yeah, hey, that's how fucking podcasts work. What time do
Right.
you gotta take off?
Um.
It's like 10 to 5.
Oh, we're good yet.
Okay.
We can still bullshit for some more. Ain't gonna bother me none. It's only supper.
We've done 1,550 bars at 120 beats per minute. That's what my garage band is set at. 120 beats per minute. We are off. I can turn the metronome on.
Oh my God! Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, fuck.
I remember that back in high school. Man,
Yeah, this is all new to me, man. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this. I know it's just an audio file, so that'd be easy to upload to wherever. I want to upload it on everything. I got to see if there's a way to do that. Like, fucking come to our website, put in your link.
oh
We'll
my God,
fucking upload it to everything. You just log in to all your things right here, and we'll fucking upload it to you. If that's not a thing already, can somebody just do that? I don't want any part of it.
Speaking of things like that,
Give me $100 or sponsor me or something. But
right. Speaking of things like that, today I had a slight meltdown.
oh boy, technology meltdown, fucking old man.
Yes, technology meltdown with my color blindness.
Oh god,
because I can't tell when my DJI batteries are fully charged because it's red, green, and orange. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, just talking about it irritates me. Like I just want to grab this mic and just crush it because it just makes me so mad.
Due to somebody else's expensive brand new mics, man.
But so I was like, this would be a really cool business if my eyesight was better and I can go back and solder on small circuit boards to people can mail me stuff and solder in like, hey, what colors can you see and which ones can you not see? Because like for my instance, like I was telling her, it'd be nice, to me, like if it's fully charged, a blue light comes on. If it's dead, a yellow light comes on. Or,
that's for the batteries themselves.
Yes. So because in my 3-bank pack, you can put all your batteries in there, plug it in, and I believe it's red, green, and orange or yellow. I don't know. Being colorblind, I can't tell you what the colors are, but that's what Gretchen said they were. And so I'm like, if I could go in there and take it apart and solder a different color LED that I can see to distinguish what they are, then that would be awesome because then I can be like, okay, these battery packs are only 50% charged or they're dead or they're fully charged versus, I'm looking at it's red, green, and orange, supposedly. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're charged or dead, but I do know when they are fully charged completely, the lights actually go off. Like they turn, I think, green and they stay green for like a half hour if it's still plugged into the charger. Then after that, they turn off completely saying, hey, they're fully charged. But otherwise, when I look at it, I can't tell if they're fully charged or not. And there's so many things at home that I got on any charger, I can't tell how far along charge is unless it tells me, hey, it's at 47% charge like my phone does.
Red light, green light, go.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you have problems then, like if you're at a stoplight and the
Oh my
fucking light's
God.
horizontal instead of vertical?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's even worse at night because after I went blind in my left eye, I used to be able to like distinguish like, red's up top, green's at bottom,
Yeah.
yellow, orange, wherever color it is in the middle. I used to be able to actually distinguish that, but now that my eyes are so light sensitive, I can't tell at nighttime which one's lit up. So it makes it even harder at nighttime. And that's what made me really nervous last year when I went to Minneapolis, Minnesota to the Ice Expo.
Oh boy, yeah.
Because,
big city.
yeah, big city, and every street or every stoplight had a street light above it. So I was getting light glare from the actual light pole, and I couldn't even tell at all.
How the fuck are you legally allowed to drive?
Carefully. Yeah, it sucks. And then of course, it's almost a blizzard, but it's like raining, but it's free. It's like freezing rain. Let's put it that way. Everything was turned to ice. All the roads are turned to ice, and I had to get to the underside to pick up my the Eskimo Sierra Thermal I bought. And I went in the GPS. It's like a 6-way, 7-way stoplight or something. I have no idea how many stops because it's dark out. And I kept driving past my turn because it said, and I think it was saying 300 feet, take a left. I'm looking up, trying to see up the block where I'm supposed to go. I'm like, there is no left. I'm like, what is going on here? It's because the left was literally in the middle of the intersection. If you took the first left that goes over a bridge, I didn't realize, since of my light sensitiveness of my eyes, there's actually a road that runs along the bridge just past it. So you got to take a wide left, not a sharp left. So I kept missing my turn. And I was sitting there scratching my head, getting so frustrated. It took me an hour and a half to figure this out. And by this time, it's like 8 o'clock at night, and I got like 45 minutes before they're going to shut the doors, and I can't pick up my stuff. And I got, a 6-hour drive home yet. And I was like, oh, my God. I finally got it loaded up, got out of there. I didn't get home till like 1 in the morning. I'm like,
Oh my God.
never again. I go, I will spend the night up here if I have to. So this year when I went up, I rode up with my cousin, and we left in the morning and went up. Bought a couple little things, but we were done and gone there. I mean, it was a good time, but I was like, I don't ever want to make that drive again. Oh, man. I hate it.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, fuck. That would really fuck me up. I mean, it was different for me. I tried to fucking wear my glasses right out of the store to drive home. I'm like, this is dangerous.
Yep.
My fucking eyes haven't worn glasses since I was in third fucking grade or something. So
that's like what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, pretty much. It's been a long time. I keep yawning. I must be tired.
That's why I was earlier. Like when we were out fishing earlier,
it's also kind of chilly down here. I get like this level of chilly. Like I'm warm enough still.
It's like that right temperature where you want to close your eyes and go to sleep. Most definitely.
Yeah, it sucks down here I was sitting down here the other night playing on the fucking computer, man, and I was like, boy, fuck, I gotta go upstairs or something. My fucking feet are freezing.
That's gonna suck when you gotta go to edit stuff.
Oh, I'll get a space heater. I got one.
Oh.
I got one upstairs. It's just with her leg like that, she's had to take baths. So that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's pretty chilly upstairs anyway. Just because it's fucking a long way from this, room right next door all the way upstairs. Yep. It's a little chilly up there anyway, but then we leave that door shut so the animals stay out of there. So it's probably fucking 63 in the bathroom, maybe something like that.
That's not bad.
Well, for her, that's fucking ice cold. So
yeah, yep.
She's got the space heater up there. I can just bring it down here whenever. I'm sure it's not gonna escape that bad, especially putting this wall right here and then putting that ceiling up. I mean, it's not insulated, but it's not gonna go right through that.
No, it'll insulate a little bit. It's got a little R value, like an R1.
yeah, it's like nothing really, but which I could. It wouldn't be hard to take all this bullshit down and throw insulation up there, but what the fuck?
I mean, it's a start. You got to start somewhere.
It actually would be a bastard because the way I put the lights in.
That's true.
But.
And obviously, we can't show you what we're talking about because there's no cameras rolling yet.
Yeah, thank you, Bob, for saying that. I was just staring at the ceiling with my mouth wide open. I looked like a fucking idiot. That would have been awesome on camera.
I wish I had a hot dog to throw in his mouth.
Wow. Alrighty then. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Speaking of the podcast,
What?
so I was thinking about the best name that I came up with was Jesse Dau Show. It's got a good ring to it, right? There's a fucking realtor in the like Portland area
What?
who is also named Jesse Dau.
Really?
Same fucking spelling and everything. And I don't know. I'm pulling out my phone. Sorry, everyone. But I'm gonna go to YouTube.
At least it's only his phone he's pulling out.
That's right. I'm gonna just type my name in there. Jesse.
Oh,
Dau.
hey, you want to hear a good one? Speak of that, of talking about names. So I googled my name once, and guess what?
What?
Back in the '90s, I starred in a Murdy She Wrote episode. I'm not even lying. I was sitting there. My wife was sitting there. Oh my God, I can't remember how many years ago this was down the rental property. I have no idea. I walked into the living room and the end credits were rolling. I was like, whoa, whoa, holy shit, stop. And she goes, what? I go, back the fuck up like 2 seconds. And she goes, why? And so she started rewinding the episode and I go, stop right there. She goes, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, that's my name, spelled the right way and everything. I was like, bam.
Yeah, so this guy he's done a bunch of videos and stuff, but he's a realtor. So cloud-based real estate brokerage with Jesse Dau. So good for you, Jesse. But like if I just call it the Jesse Dau Show.
Or if you get some listeners, just do a suggestion box.
That's
Have them
true.
email you. Tell them your email, and maybe someone can just throw out an idea of what you could name it, and you can just get a list of names and just go through them and
Right.
find one that catches like your ears. And because I mean, it's a lot to think about.
I really do like that name, but like I worry about like with the Monster Fish Outdoors thing.
There you go.
What?
Call it the Jesse Meow Show.
Okay, back to things that I was talking about. No, what I worry about with like the Monster Fish Outdoors thing is that before I deleted that other page that I had and just went straight to my personal profile because I was already monetized on that.
Yeah, yep.
I'm pretty sure someone messaged me and asked if they could buy the name. And now I wonder if it's that guy that when you type in Monster Fish Outdoors that pops up that it's got the shop. But like I've looked at that page before and like I've done things longer than he has.
Dude, when I went
Under
to
that
it,
name.
I accidentally clicked on it. He's only got like 7 videos.
Yeah, there's not much on there. And like even his Instagram is different, which again, I'm not fucking trying to talk shit on this guy, but I don't think that would cause an issue because
I don't think
with
it's very
the names,
active.
well, even if they are active, what I'm saying is I've been doing it longer under this name. So does that like give me the right to that? Because I mean, if the dude wanted to buy it, fuck yeah, dude, I'll sell it. Everything's for sale for the right price.
Right.
But like if I call this the Jesse Dau Show, can this fucking realtor guy get all pissed off at me? Because this is my name. Like it's my name. So I don't know. Like I'm not gonna be pissed because you're selling fucking houses with my name.
Right.
That's Portland Jesse Dau. This is Iowa Jesse Dau.
Yeah.
It's weird to say my whole name. Or I
What's your
just don't
middle
say
name?
Jesse, right? Do I have a lisp?
No.
Jesse?
What's your
Sound
middle
weird?
name?
Adam.
I guess, yeah. Jesse Adam Dau Show. That doesn't quite ring as good.
No.
Jesse Adam Meow.
Jesus. All right, and that's all for today. Yeah, I want to get these headphones because I want to see what the hell these preset settings are, and then I can put like my intro and outro music once I get that together. I can put that on there,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then you can hear it in the fucking headphones.
So then once it stops playing, you know when to start talking.
Right, and then like
Nice.
if I want to say we're sitting down here and like, dude, have you ever heard this song? I should just be able to play it through the fucking headphones.
Oh, okay.
That way, like it's not on the
So
audio.
what's like all those buttons? Are they like preset things you gotta
these
do?
are all preset noises. So like
Oh.
audience, like applause, laughter.
So what happens if I push that
Gunshot.
button?
I have no idea.
I just push it lit up. And then now it's not lit up.
Let's pause this and see if it made a noise.
Okay. That's weird.
Okay, well that didn't do anything. So it still seems like I'm talking too quiet. Hold on a second. I stand corrected.
About what? You being gay?
Nope.
Oh.
No, that has not been corrected yet. My fiance's upstairs. She's a girl.
It's sad when you guys say she's a girl.
I don't even have anything to say to that one. No, I don't know. I like doing this, dude. This is fun.
You don't like doing this?
I do.
Oh, so do I. I enjoy this a lot. There's so many things we can talk about and just keep talking for hours about.
I know. It makes me wonder if I just want to do a show that's like just me and you.
It doesn't bother me none, dude.
Our conversations flow pretty good. We're fucking both idiots.
And
So-
well, my ADHD kind of just makes me go off like, oh, look, what's over here? Ooh, nuts. Ooh, squirrel. What?
Right. So, all right. I wouldn't want to do any more than 3
3 what?
people.
Dude, that sounds very homo.
Oh boy. Okay, I don't want to have any more than 3 people recording on the podcast at one time. Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, so if I were to get another one of these, which that's going to be a little while because they're not cheap, I'd have to get the mic and the boom and then a cable if it doesn't come with one.
So now, can
But
you plug more?
These cables came from Sweetwater, and there's a fucking part number right on it.
Oh, that's kind of nice. So how many mics can you plug into that switchboard thing?
4.
4?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So if I can do 3. There's also, you see that aux hole right in front of you?
Yep.
So that one right there, I was watching a video on this thing, and this guy plugged that in directly as a camera microphone.
Oh. Oh, speaking, okay, going back to the whole Adobe thing. After my buddy Nate bought me that DJI camera and trying to, oh my God, sync the audio even more from 2 cameras so I can do both views was a nightmare. But going back to Adobe, it's kind of sweet because you can literally drop in, say, I got my chest rig on and I got my other camera set up, my GoPro. I can go in, drop both of those videos in there, and then right-click on one. And, okay, so when you right-click on it, it brings up like 40 things. Like, it comes up with a whole tower of things. I'm, like, trying to draw it out in the air, and there's no cameras going to know what I'm doing, but whatever. But one, if you read down through there, there's one there called Sync. Not even shitting you. You click that Sync, and then it'll ask you, like, how you want it to sync. To me, audio format. Because then it's going to go right off the audio format of what was saying. Like, say, if you say, fuck, or whatever, it will auto-sync it to that. And then it automatically can distinguish where all the sound waves are exactly the same. Even if it's not the same loudness.
Is it AI doing that, or is it just part of the program?
I think...
it's probably something like
yeah,
AI,
it's probably
if
something
it's
with
not.
AI in with the program. I'm not sure exactly, but it works so good. There's only a couple times where I had a problem, but where it wouldn't auto sync, but you can go in and it automatically separates the video and the audio format versus like an open shot. It's all in one. It takes like 20 minutes for it to separate when you right clicked on it before an open shot and you're like separate audio from video. Then you can actually see the audio format below the video format. But in Adobe, it's automatically split for you. So even if it couldn't find a sync point to line it all up, you can literally drag just the audio format, which will also drag the video format with it to where you can see the sound waves, will they match up with each other, and you can just right or left arrow it, and it moves it one frame at a time. So say you're filming at 60 frames per second, that's 60 clicks per second, so you can actually dial it in perfect.
Nice.
So even if it couldn't auto sync it, you can manually sync it per frame to get it exactly where it needs to be. And that's what sold me on it. Once during that free trial, my first video, that's the one I tried in. I'm like, it's got me sold. I'm like, I never wanted to waste the money on doing something like that, but to me, it was worth it just in that aspect ratio right there.
I switched my insurance over, and I don't have. I mean, what'd you say it is? 25 a month or something?
Yeah, a little less than 25, 24 something after tax. Because it's like $21.99 a month, but then you got tax on it, and it's like 23 something or 24 something.
If I could get that fucking shit to sync up for when my insurance comes out, it would be just like my old insurance.
Yeah, and it's once a month. It's just a monthly charge.
Yeah.
Like I said, I always laughed because I just never wanted to spend the money on it. But then after, I got that other camera from my buddy, I was
What
like,
is
man.
it? It's Premiere Pro.
Yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro.
I'm going to look this up right now.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is also what I like about having the laptop right here.
Because then you can look something up.
Yeah, I've got a mouse for this thing too, because that's going to make things way fucking faster for me.
Oh, my bad. It's my phone going off. That's my wife. Oh, she's playing with her X tool.
Oh, nice.
She made that.
That is badass. That is a cool fucking thing. So, like, what kind of wood do you need for that?
Basswood.
It has to be basswood?
No, you can use like walnut, or I don't know if you can use
this shit.
No, you don't want to because the toxins. Kind of like
that makes sense.
Any green treated wood. So like you can use oak and stuff like that, but
it's got to be straight wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want anything. You don't want like pine or anything sappy.
How big of a chunk can you put in there?
Hers, I think you can do 24 by 24, 2 foot by 2 foot, I believe.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, and like I said, it's pretty neat. Like we just made something for my cousin's kid for her birthday party yesterday, and I don't even have a picture of it, but it's pretty cool. It's like a little round circle one with like some flowers on it, and it's got her name in the middle of it, so she can hang it on her door or whatever. But she made me some coasters that's got my YouTube channel on it that she just went and polyurethaned them and then clear coated them again. And that's sitting next to my computer. And then what I want to do is I can do mirror imaging on it. So like my built PC I built for all my video editing and a little bit of gaming I do, I want to take that glass cover off and mirror image my YouTube channel and have it etched to the glass. So then, like, all my RGB lights that are in there for, like, my cooling fans and my GPU and all that, it'll actually shine through the glass, and you can actually see my YouTube channel on the glass inside the computer.
Okay, that makes sense. Do it all with Creative Cloud.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, and then the other cool thing I forgot to mention. Oh, I might have talked to you about it before. I think you get 45 licensings for audio formats. So, like, say you want a song like say you're trying to do a project and you're trying to come up with a song, you can go in there and you can be like, okay, what kind of mood you in, or what kind of mood do you want this music to be? Like sad, happy, upbeat, slow, fast, whatever. You check whatever ones you want, and then you can go and it'll be like, okay, what category? Like, do you want it to be more like rock, pop, country, reggae, whatever you want? You click those, and then there's a couple other things you go through, and then AI generates like songs, and then you find ones you can click up to as many as you click on as many as you want, and have it play while the video's playing, so you can kind of feel the beat of what it sounds like with the video, and be like, okay, I really like this one, and then you click on it, and then you say you want that one, then you drop it in the cart, in your shopping cart, and then after that you click buy, and it uses one of your licensings, and then now that song is licensed to you, and now it's yours, and nobody can copyright it, and then
What
you
is
can
that
use it
on?
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Oh,
And then after that, that song is now copyrighted to you, and YouTube and all and TikTok, whatever, cannot go against it because it's copyrighted to you and it's your channel. It's your song.
and that comes with the program.
Yeah, you get 45
So
of them.
it's $22.99 a month. The Creative Cloud all apps is 20 plus Creative Cloud apps, including Photoshop, Illustrator, Adobe Express, Premiere Pro, and Acrobat Pro. Substance 3D apps are not included. That's $60 a month, $59.99. But so I'm already paying for
Photoshop, aren't you?
Photoshop. Yeah, I'd have to go over to my other computer to see which one it is, because it's like $10 a month.
Yeah, the last time I used Photoshop was CS2.
See, and I use that. Which the fuck one is it? I can research it later. Yeah, I use that for my thumbnails.
Yeah.
Because like I do the outlines and stuff. And there's probably something else I can use. I don't know who to fucking ask. That's like another one of those things.
That's one of those things like we're talking about now. I Googled that. Everybody that I've seen goes back to is Photoshop, because I guess Photoshop does it the easiest for doing those thumbnails like you do.
Oh, it's super easy. And you can fucking. So, like, there's the object selection tool, which I don't even honestly know if I have that shit on this laptop. 'Cause I think I started. Well, it's not on the desktop, so. It's not on the desktop or down there. I guess I can go to all apps or whatever. But anyway, yeah, there's like an object selection tool, and you can, make a circle around what you want highlighted, and it'll put a boundary on it.
That's pretty cool.
It works for some things. Like if I want my rod to be in there, it only gets like part of the rod, because if I take a screenshot off of my video.
Sorry, change the subject.
Oh, that
really
is
quick.
badass.
That's the coaster.
That is badass. Bob is showing me a coaster that they made with his X tool.
Yep.
It's his YouTube logo burned onto a piece of wood, and it's fucking beautiful looking. How big is that?
4x4.
Okay.
So then another cool thing.
How long does it take to burn that?
That I think only took like 7 minutes, I think.
Damn.
I think something like that. I can't remember.
You want to burn one for me?
Yeah. I'm not sure how well it's going to work for your logo, though.
Why? What do you need?
See, now, like mine, it was easy to do because it's very generic. And I had to go in and edit. So, okay, obviously no one's going to see this, but now if you look at my hat here, because it's got my logo on it. So I imported my logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I went in and edited it. In between the D, I had to click that to clear that out. And then in the top, like in the fish, I had to clear out in each, like the O in there and the outdoor O's. And it clears it out, and then it just burns everything else. Otherwise, if you don't clear that out in there, it will burn it solid.
So you need essentially like a black and white
Yes.
Or like just I can get that.
Yeah, if you have that, I can probably just.
I can get it. I don't have it right now. I just pretty much have to send a text and I can get it.
Yeah. Yep. Because if there's anything that's like a closed loop and it's filled in like with more black, it's going to fill that whole thing up and you're not going to be able to distinguish what it is.
Okay. Yeah. I can get that.
But this
And
is
then
also.
what do you do? Do you just need it as like a JPEG file or just what?
Yeah, just something like that. Because all I do is I put it in the X tool and then I go in and I can do a little bit of editing in there with it and then just hit send to the X tool. And then I go in and trace it and do a quick little format on it to make sure it's going to fit on what I want it to burn into. And that's it. And then I just hit go.
Dude, make me the Metallica and Justice for All album cover.
I have no idea what that even looks like.
You don't?
No.
I'll show you right now, dude. I got this.
So did I ever show this? So what's really cool about this, I wouldn't say really cool, but what's kind of neat about the iPhone now,
Yeah.
they got this thing where, well, do you have a picture? Let me just see if I can find a picture really quick here that I can show you what I'm talking about here. So you can click and hold down on pictures on the iPhone, and it does like the whole thing like you're talking about with a Photoshop. Oh, yeah, that'd be easy to do.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool. That'd be an awesome coaster.
But
I would like to have coasters down here, you know, with my sticky ass fucking table I spent 40
Right.
some fucking hours on.
yeah, like he's not lying, like 19 weeks.
It literally felt like it. I took this eventually I'll have video and you'll be able to see it, but I took this table and it was a dark stain color and I sanded it all down to bare wood. And then I put 2 coats of a warm epoxy stain on it, and then I fucking coated it with clear gloss epoxy. And it turned out pretty cool. It doesn't have like the luster that I wanted, but everybody's been telling me I should have done epoxy on top of it.
Yeah. So, like, you know how you do your thing with the double Photoshop where you can, outline shit?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I do for her X tool, because you can do this in the iPhone now. Click, hold the image. See that little thing? Gosh dang it, hold on here. Nope, stop. So if you click and hold just right, let me see here, come on. No. I can drag the image around.
Oh, whoa,
and if
that's
I hold
pretty dope.
on it. Okay, come on. Oh, I missed it again. So anyways, you get to do that right there, hit copy, and then I can send it in Facebook Messenger, and then I go on my computer, and I take that image, and I turn it black and white, and then I can go and put it in the X tool format and edit it a little bit, and then it'll burn it onto the wood. That's...
Oh, dude, I can do that on my phone, too.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I can
Whoa.
copy it. Yeah, you can copy
I didn't
images.
know that.
Yeah, that's something that they started doing. I didn't know Android could do it, but they did that. I don't know, one of the updates from iPhone.
That's badass.
Yeah, so then you can copy just that image out of it, inside that image, and you can save it, and then you can send that to your computer if you want that. And then so I did that for the one logo because it had a black background and we need a white background. I was just going to burn the whole wood black. So it took it out that I inverted the colors. So then it made everything that was black white. And then after that, I just deleted all the stuff out I needed. And then it just etched in where I needed to. And that was it.
That is dope.
Yeah. It's just something
That's
I've been
awesome.
messing around with.
Even that phone thing, dude, I didn't know you could do that. It's fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and here's someone that's not tech
be making
savvy.
a bunch of fucking money on that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch.
Well, then that's like Nate was telling me, there's this YouTuber he watches. I can't remember his channel name, but he does.
Dude, time lapse that shit.
What's that? Oh, I know. I want to. I want to time lapse it, like cutting stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
You have a whole fucking channel of doing
Well,
that.
the one guy, what he does is pretty cool. The guy, I mean, I give the guy huge props for this. Coolest thing ever. I don't know if he uses the X tool or the Glow Forge or whatever he uses, but it's another engraving machine. And what he does is he goes and he cuts wood and stuff like that. He's taking like that basswood or maybe it's oak or whatever he's using. I don't know. business cards, and he's burning all of his stuff into wooden business cards. How badass is that?
Wow.
Who do you know would hand out a wooden business card? Because that is the coolest thing ever. Because if I seen that, I'm like, this dude means business. I'm like, that is awesome. That's like the coolest business card I've ever seen is made out of wood.
You know what I'm immediately thinking?
What?
Being a single guy and doing that and like, hey, can I get your number?
Right?
Like, check this out. I've got a fucking wooden card that's got my
All my
info
information.
on it, dude.
Yeah.
Age, sex, location, and business. Fucking Instagram handle. You find it all right here on this piece of wood, sweetheart. That's funny. Oh,
Just
man.
don't get splinters.
Yeah, you're gonna have to epoxy them.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, you can get like fucking pre-mixed epoxy shit, right?
Yeah.
Like just in those little quart things. That would be fucking.
You still got to have your catalyst though, for it to actually set up.
So I thought they had like a.
Actually, they do. When it comes out, it mixes them together. It's kind of like an injection pen kind of thing.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
So I'm thinking of.
Because most of them I know you got to pour the one into like a tub, and then you do the other portion into it, and then you got to mix it up good, and then you spread it out.
Maybe you do.
Because that's part of the catalyst. You got to add the catalyst for it to set up. Because we got epoxy paint at work, and that's what we got to do. It's a 4-to-1 ratio, so we got to put in. I can't mention where I work at because it's against the regulations, but we got to use 4-to-1 ratio. You put so we got this little pint glass kind of thing. So you put like 4 pints in of the paint, and then you do 1 pint of the catalyst for the epoxy.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then after that,
You're
it's
probably
good.
you're probably right anyway, because everything that I'm fucking pulling up on here is not. It's all 2-part. So, maybe I wasn't thinking of the same shit. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I would probably have to be in like a fucking in a lumber store, or at Menards or whatever, looking to see what I thought, because nothing that I'm pulling up right here is showing me anything that I thought was.
So now what you need to do is you need to get a little TV down here and have that wired to the TV, because then if you got the cameras rolling, if you're trying to look something up, you can see on the cameras what you're looking at. You know what I mean?
I've got another TV, but it's a 43. I'd want to.
I was thinking like an 85.
An 85-inch TV.
I'm blind, dude. Come on.
Well, you're gonna have to fucking get some better glasses or something, dude.
Get some shot glasses down here.
That's not a bad idea, dude. That would cover up that wall pretty good too. A 32-inch. Well, how long is this fucking table? There's a tape measure right there. Well, we're gonna have to go straight across.
Oh, you mean that way?
Yeah.
42.
So yeah, if I did a.
But it's gonna be 43 angled.
Well, right, but if I did a TV that's like.
Oh, if you did 32 even. 32 would fit perfect.
32. Well, lift it up. Because it's corner to corner.
32 would still be pretty good.
32 would be fine. You get a 32-inch TV for fucking under $100.
Yeah. Yep. That wouldn't be bad.
But then, I could mount it right here to this stud.
Well, I have an extra TV wall mount if you need it.
Do you?
Yeah, and you can swivel it and pull it out. So you can pull it out a little bit, and then you can swivel it and turn it and tilt it up and down, if I remember right.
Well, if you're going to fucking give me that, I'll take that for the workout room. Because that's where that 43-inch is, and what I want to do is... Have you been in the workout room?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, well, it's not really a fucking workout room. Nobody's been in there.
As long as we get in there hot and sweaty, and we can
Well, you can
wrestle.
do it eventually. I would love to get in there. I need to just do it.
That's not what I was talking about.
I understand, you fucking savage.
But then you said you had to get in there. I'm like, ooh.
Settle down, big boy. Settle down. No, I've got... When you walk in, there's like 2 closets that are built into the wall. There's a window in between, so it's like walled closets. I want to mount a TV. I think it's deep enough that 43-inch will go in there, so I can like swivel it out to when I'm working out and then put it back in.
Oh, yeah, but the problem is this can only swivel out like...
Oh, it doesn't 90?
It can swivel out, but I'm trying to remember, I think it's only like 12 inches.
So it couldn't like come
okay,
around.
But no, so like it's double hinge. I think it's 6 inches on 6 inches. So you can swivel it, a 90 either direction. But if you want it to extend out, that's swivel it. It can only come out a foot. So it all depends the depth of how far you need to come out to be able to turn the TV.
Yeah, that's what I need. Is one that's like a fucking,
No, I don't know.
I don't. Nobody else does either because I'm fucking making
there
hand motions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We'll figure this out one day, dude. Yeah, this is fucking easy to do.
Yeah,
seems like.
Now the only problem is editing it. That's going to be another task.
Editing it with fucking just audio is going to be just saving it.
Yeah,
because I don't have to edit anything out of this.
That's true. It all depends. Yeah, because it's not like we're trying to do any fact check stuff. We're not touching subjects like, this is what it was. But then it's like, well, wait, it really wasn't. Because
that's why I have a computer right here. Not only am I recording on it, I can Google stuff.
Oh, exactly. Well, I mean, in that case, we should go back to the whole situation what happened at the state park. Because then we would have known exactly, who did what, and not saying any names, you know what I mean? But like I said, I can't remember.
It was 2 years ago, Friday, July 22nd, 2022. So let's see here.
Yeah. So it was 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years ago this July. He's reading it right now.
I'm trying to get all these fucking pop-ups to get.
Well, if you wouldn't watch so much porn on there, you wouldn't have all
it's
that.
It's not porn pop-ups. It's you go to a fucking newspaper website. They're like, subscribe to these 45 different things and take these pills. Like, no, I don't want to.
Is that one of those Hims ads? Do you have ED?
Not yet. Soon. July 22nd, 2 gunshots rang out. Little boy screamed, ran for help. His parents were shot. There was blood. This is, I'm reading off the Gazette.com.
Oh, so there wasn't a sister. Or like the daughter. For some reason I thought it was a mother, father, and the daughter, and the boy got away or something. It's sad. It's only 2 years ago, and I can't remember.
I fucking don't remember what happened earlier today, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to. Okay, yeah, there was 3 people killed: the parents and the daughter.
Okay, so it was that.
and then the killer himself.
Yeah, because I think that was the second shot that rang out. Was when he killed himself. Because I remember they were talking about. So I can't remember. See, 2 years ago, what was I working at? Oh, I was at the car dealership. Because when the customers came in and said that the state park was on lockdown, and that's when everybody's like freaking out because the daycares and stuff all went on lockdown.
Oh yeah, there's probably a better fucking thing. I just want to know like the rundown. I don't need like the whole conversation.
Right. Fact checking ourselves right now.
Yeah, there's a Wikipedia page on it, which is kind of
holy cow.
Yeah, it was a triple homicide at a state park, and triple homicide / suicide.
Yep.
Which I don't want to get into the names and all that shit, but well, yeah, that was easy. I have Google at my fingertips.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I mean, granted, we could have checked on the phone, too.
Right. Probably faster than this stupid fucking thing.
It's an Apple product. Kidding. Not throwing no names out there.
Whatever, dude. You have an Apple product.
I know.
That's your phone.
I know.
We're opposite because you have a Windows computer and an iPhone, and then I have an Android phone and a fucking Apple computer. 2 Apple computers.
Yeah. And it's funny because you do all your editing on an Apple, and I do all my editing on Microsoft.
Wild times.
I know, right?
Is it fucking raining out there yet?
I don't know. I haven't looked outside.
I looked at the radar a couple times. It didn't really look like it was hitting us quite yet.
Well, that's a plus.
I'm not working tomorrow. I know that.
I am.
Well, your work doesn't depend on the rain there, sir.
No, exactly.
No, I got my boss texted me a little bit ago and said that I am not working tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm also just gonna save this. Damn. Sorry, I opened Facebook like I shouldn't have on a fucking podcast, and here's a guy holding a fucking huge bass.
Nice.
That's in the Quad City area.
Look at that bass.
Yeah, that's good bass. Yeah, I'm just gonna save this, record a couple of them,
Yep.
and then start putting them on, whatever platforms, all platforms.
And it's like, what platform is the best platform to put it on? I mean,
if I had to guess, people are listening to podcasts probably more on Spotify.
I was going to say,
Spotify and like Apple Music or whatever.
And see, and that's what I thought. I'm not going to name another podcast I listen to because I don't know regulations on that stuff. But
I don't know if there is. I'm not monetized anyway.
True. But when I listened to theirs, they went through a lot of changes, like a lot. They were doing, one podcast a week, and then the audio quality, Jesus, if I could talk right, sucks really bad. So they actually, after 3 years being in, they finally got better mics.
I think you told me about this when we were putting the fucking lights in, right?
Yeah, and then they ended up taking all those episodes, every single episode down, and re-recording them, and then re-releasing them.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
It's like, oh my
God. I wouldn't go through all that fucking shit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, I guess, if I had like a huge following and they wanted me to update shit, but at the same time, it's cooler to me to see someone upgrade, like, throughout. Like, if you
changes.
Go watch my first 3 videos, then watch my last 3 videos.
Yep.
There's a fucking huge change, video quality, sound quality, all the shit. So it's cooler to me to see a progression story.
Yeah.
Rather than
see what they started off with and where they're at now.
Yeah, exactly. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Because, I went back through, and I'm lying, my videos probably 2 weeks ago, and I looked at, when I first started doing my YouTube videos with a Vivitar $20 Black Friday special action camera that weighed absolutely nothing.
How'd that work?
Oh, my God. I was sitting there looking at the videos, I'm like, man, how can anybody watch this crap?
Yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
why, I got that other fucking mic shit, and I might have just had it set up wrong, but I fucking tell you what, I like this shit a lot better.
Can those mics plug into this audio?
Nope.
Oh, they can't?
Nope.
I was going to say if they could. I wonder, maybe it wasn't the your switch panel. If that would make a difference.
I don't know if I can. I don't even know if I can set those up side by side. I don't know how it'd work. I don't even honestly want to fuck with that other one. I got this thing. It's fucking way bigger. I mean, just even the quality of this thing, you're not gonna do anything if you move these up. Move one of them up and down just to feel on it.
I'm gonna touch it with my finger.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's smooth.
Oh yeah, very smooth.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You can spin some knobs up here too if you'd like.
You can twist your nipples up there. Oh yeah. It's like some Howard Stern shit now.
I thought I didn't have to edit this fucking thing.
Well, change of plans now, sir.
Right. But yeah, so this record button that's on here, that works if I have the micro SD card in there.
So basically, you're recording on the computer right now. So if you hit that button, it wouldn't do nothing on the computer.
I don't think so. I don't want to try it while we're actually doing stuff. But when I was doing my guitar stuff the other day, I tried to hit the record button. And so, if you see on the screen here, see how that's scrolling?
Yep.
And, you can see the audio pop up?
Yep.
It didn't do that. So, I'm assuming probably not.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. Like it's all a huge learning curve. I watched like 2 or 3 videos on it, and it sucks 'cause you really got to go into fucking YouTube to find, like how to run this fucking thing. A lot of it's like, oh, check out this thing. Like it's pretty cool. I can do this. Like,
Yep.
all right, but show me some stuff. Show me how it works. Because
like a good how-to.
yeah, it's like it needs to be broke down, I guess, is like that's how I like seeing videos. Like part 1, this is what we're gonna cover, and like there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube that are like that. I mean, there's ones like that with iMovie.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, video 1 is like basics.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
And
just
then-
kind of like Adobe. What's really cool is if you rent Adobe Premiere Pro, it actually comes with all them videos, and they're all broke down. So, like, say if there's something special, there's actually a search bar. You can type in what you want to know how to do, and they have a how-to video for it, which is pretty sweet. Oh, you're open for business. I missed it.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm really thinking about that. That's something I'll talk with Chelsea about because that seems like it would be great, especially once I get like the camera shit set up. So I've got some sticky mounts, but I don't really want to stick anything to that wall.
Sticky mounts don't stick good to the wood.
No,
They tend to fall right off after
they
like.
stick pretty goddamn good to a car dash.
Yeah.
I sold my last truck with a GoPro mount on it. Yeah, I do like the idea of a TV, but I mean, it wouldn't be hard to take a stub 2x4 just so I can clip a camera up there and clip a camera up there.
Yep.
But then, I don't know. 3 cameras is probably best.
I don't know.
Well,
I have
the
2.
The shitty thing is too is like the one's gonna be recording on a fucking 11. The other one's gonna be filming on a 5.
Set them all 1080p.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need 4K for this. You don't even need 2K. I mean, that's just like, all my filming for YouTube videos. I don't do anything out of 1080p. Because, I mean, honestly, most people watch stuff anymore on their damn phones.
Well, and also, I'm sure the majority of people that would start listening to this are probably going to be listening to it at work, and it's going to be listening.
Yeah.
So
That's just like that video game podcast I listen to at work. It's because I'm at work. I listen to it. I don't watch it.
right.
They do theirs live, and people can watch it. But, I mean, unless you work second or third shift, you're not watching it live because you're at work.
Right. Yep. Yeah, so I'll figure out, like I want to upload it to Rumble and YouTube and fucking
Rumble?
Spotify. Yeah, it's like YouTube but way less restrictive. So like if you're
Nice.
talking about a disease that takes over a country, you can talk about it
Nice.
without getting fucking demonetized or whatever. There's a lot of people have podcasts on there because they can get away with
More things,
saying
yeah.
fucking cunt and all
Yeah.
that shit. Which, yeah, I mean, I'll put it on everything. I'll clip some of the videos and put it on TikTok and shit. I really do need to get back on top of that. I think that's something. I
Yeah,
really
you've
failed
been
at.
slacking.
I've been slacking very badly. And I
Doesn't
know-
help. It took you like 5 months to figure out what to do with this podcast stuff. and it's
Dude.
still not
I
there.
finally, I finally spent enough time down here that I'm like, all right, this is what I need to do. And now the only thing that I want to do to this, other than like maybe add the TV, which that'll be down the road. I want to get a different mic, or
Another mic,
and then some a couple of camera mounts.
Yep.
Other than that, that ugly fucking seam that's right above your head,
Which one?
the ugliest of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where the fucking joist is like a
Yep.
quarter-inch fucking longer than
Yeah.
the rest of them.
Yep.
I got a fucking another 2x4 over there. I can just fucking throw right up there.
Mm-hmm.
I can paint it black, but it's fucking. It would take a lot of paint
Probably.
because that's gonna soak it right in.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no paint on top of it. I had to
No.
prime the fucking piss out of it.
Yep.
which I'm not worried about that. But yeah, and then just some minor adjustments around here, and I like it. I need to dust that fucking table for sure.
You also need to do some outro music. Intro, outro.
The guitars, man.
I ain't playing no guitar.
Not you.
I was going to say.
Jesus.
With the way my hands
Make
are.
your own fucking outro music, dude.
But
No,
okay, we're done.
That's what I've been doing down here, too. And, like, these mics pick up that fucking acoustic beautifully.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
I was good just listening to like some of the playback when we had paused. I can't believe how good it sounds with these mics. It's like, holy crap,
I
good.
thought it would be a little distorted with the acoustic.
And it's not.
No. And
That's
I
pretty
like,
good.
I did, I covered Nutshell. And, I mean, I sound like shit, but the audio quality, it recorded everything good.
That's a good thing.
And what I really like is how crisp the acoustic came out. Like, I could record a fucking album down here if I wanted to.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty badass, dude. I never thought I would have anything like this. This is awesome. And I'm finally
retarded.
I'm fucking using this stuff. It's nice,
it's about
dude.
time.
I know.
I can stop getting text messages and phone calls every day. Man, when we get this podcast room done.
I was excited.
I know you were. And I'm
No,
glad it's finally done and we're finally getting, an episode done. And just try to see where things go. I mean, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Be a
I
fun
agree.
ride.
Yeah, I wanna do this.
When you think about releasing things, like how many episodes do you want to do a week? Like, is there a certain time you want to do it? Do you want to do them live? Like, or is that just stuff to
I
figure out down
probably
the road?
won't do live. I might, later down the road if it picks up, but I think right now it's better off if we sit down here and talk and know that there's nobody watching us right now. I think that takes a little bit of pressure off. There's a couple of people that I want to have on, and like some of it I've thought like, a couple of my friends, like I'd like to talk to them one-on-one, but then there's also like I'd like to have, my buddy John come over here and talk to both of us.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it would be cool to get
At least another mic.
Yeah, just one more. I don't want to have 4. I think that's a lot of people trying to interact, and
Yep.
it gets too heavy. And I'm not that. This is gonna be, like I said, I don't even have to edit this one. So once I get to where I have to edit, I want it to be a slow learning process. So
Yeah.
I don't
Not
want,
all being thrown at once.
yeah, I don't want to overload myself because then I'm not going to want to do this, or I'm not going to want to go fishing and film it because I've got to edit all that shit too.
So now another stipulation is, like, when you go to other formats, like, or whatever you want to call it, like Spotify, YouTube, Rumble, whatever, how long of an episode can you do? Like, is there a time limit?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
Because I know the one podcast I listen to, they have to keep it under 57 minutes long. If not, they have to pay.
Pay who?
Whatever company that they're uploading it to. That's why I said I don't, like, it's new to both of us. We don't know anything about it. That's more digging you'd have to do.
Let me look that up quick. Do any platforms
Have a time
require
limit?
payment for
Long format audio or something?
sponsored?
Jesus. Don't you love Google these days? What is that noise?
What? There's a train.
Oh, that's probably what it was, the train. I was like, what is that noise? Chugga, chugga, choo, choo.
Free video hosting site. I don't know. Is there? Hold on. Is there a time limit for videos on YouTube?
On YouTube? No. I know there's not on that.
Well, then I can't. I don't know. I'll find that out when I go to fucking upload it.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I don't know how to accurately search what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
So,
right. The reason why I was even mentioning that is because of that one podcast I used to listen to. I can't remember if it was 53 or 57 minutes they had to stay under. If not, they had to pay to upload anything over that.
I don't know what they're using, but if I end up trying to upload to that, then that's pretty fucking easy because I'll do Jesse and Robert, whatever the fuck. I've never called him Rob before. That was weird. Weird.
Bobby D.
Yeah. I just fucking split it right in half and do part 1 and 2. Fuck it.
True.
Because I'm not gonna sit here and pay for something, you know.
That's what I said too about my video editors. And then when I switched to Adobe Premiere Pro, I was like, man.
Well, okay, so
but that's that's a different thing there.
I'm not gonna pay to upload stuff because if that's the case, I'll just stay off of those platforms.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially, if I get 5 views on this or 5 listens or whatever on this, I'd be fucking shocked. But
and not be us.
Right, yeah. Oh, dude, I got 10 listens. I listened to ourselves 3 times today while I was at work.
I did 4.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I would just stay off of that, I think. It's, that's like our YouTube videos. If I had to fucking, if I'm going to upload a video that's more than 10 minutes long and I had to pay $3, I'm not paying it.
Yeah.
Because when it's fucking on, when we're out there catching fish and making good videos, it's on, dude. We can have a week where we're fucking banging out fish.
Oh, that's just like, I got one on there that's, oh my God. I literally made 3 almost 15-minute videos in one day fishing the same spot because the fish were just biting that good. It was insane. The bite was on fire. It was definitely a very memorable day. I'll say that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just wouldn't. I would never fucking do that. Why pay? Why pay? I can upload to YouTube for free. I can upload to Rumble for free.
Right.
That's 2. I can upload to Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook. Snapchat's a crazy one. You can make a lot of fucking money on Snapchat, I guess. I have one video that it's got like 105,000 fucking views on my Snapchat.
How do you even do that? Like, I don't
share it to Snapchat Spotlight.
Oh.
So like I have like 600 followers on Snapchat. I don't fucking know 600 people. Like Snapchat's kind of a delicate one because people can just start sending you stuff, which actually they took away. I was looking into that the other night because I was confused about this because, the more I do podcasts, the more I do fishing videos and TikTok and all that shit. If I can get an audience, if I can get paid to do what I like to do, I'm gonna chase that fucking shit.
Right.
So, I was kind of looking into that the other night, and I'm like, well, I've got 120 fucking people looking at my Snapchat story.
That's crazy.
And it shows that people are responding, but I'm not getting it because I'm not friends with them. It'll show me that somebody responded to it, but then like the one video that I have on the Snapchat Spotlight, it's got 100 and whatever views, which is wild as fuck. I mean, I just happened to look at my profile the one time and it said that. I'm like, geez. And that's when I kind of fucking realized that you could do that.
I don't know much about a lot of that stuff. Like I said, Snapchat I never use much of. TikTok I don't really use.
I fucking hate TikTok.
Oh, I do too.
Hate TikTok. Sorry, I've been kind of fucking around on my phone. Feel like a douche canoe. I'm trying to find Spotlight and Snap Map. So if I go to view all snaps.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of social media stuff. Like, I used to do more on Instagram. Like, I tried getting back on Instagram. Didn't really get into it. The only thing I really do is social media, like even Facebook. I use Facebook more to, post more of my videos and stuff from YouTube to, like, my family member and close friends. And that's really about all I do with Facebook anymore.
Right.
Otherwise, most of my stuff just goes right to YouTube, and that's really about it.
What the hell? $105,000 views.
Damn.
So and it's
It was like an OnlyFans thing.
I wish, dude. Yeah, it's got 56 saves, 401 likes, 10 comments, and 67 shares.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's just a skunk, dude.
Oh, that one? On the
Yeah.
field? I remember that video.
Yeah. So that's crazy, you know? But then, like, I have other ones that's, like, I'm releasing a big-ass dogfish. It's got 108 views. Or 100.
So what did you do for that?
If you go to, you had to set up a public profile. So I'll walk you through that after this.
I'm not too worried about it. I'm probably not even going to use it, to be honest. Like I said, I don't use much social media stuff. Like, I have some, but I don't really use them much.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking almost 6. You want to call it good on this one?
I would say probably. I mean, I need to get home yet. I got to shower.
Gross.
Got to have supper.
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck. I was going to cook a steak tonight.
I know.
I also want supper.
Moron.
Yep, that's me. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on and doing this with me
No
for the first
problem.
time.
It's you're taking my virginity from me.
My fucking own virginity.
We're both losing virginity together.
What a
sounds like
time.
some beers and butthead stuff.
All right, man. Well, we will fucking see you next time.
Yeah, sounds good.